welcome to Looking at the Markets with David Modell. Today is September 12th, 2016, and I just wanted to make a quick observation about shorting the market or buying puts or put spreads, debit spreads, when the market is a bit toppy, when it gets a little too high. How do you time that? Well, I don't try to time the market. My timing is never going to be perfect. Of course, nobody's timing is perfect. I initiated some debit vertical put spreads when I thought the market had just gotten too high, back in July 11th. So when SPY was in the low 213s, it was 213 something, right around here. I excuse me, I bought some put spreads, bought some puts and sold some puts, and what happened was my timing was certainly not perfect, because after I did that, the market went sideways with a slight upward drift for 2 months. And then on Friday, the market, zoom, went down. Big down day. About 2 1/3% down in one day. And then this morning, I sold off I liquidated all of my all of my put spreads, and I made a slight profit. And I was worried about theta decay, time decay, eating away, deteriorating my puts, but the volatility picked up so much that when implied volatility spikes, that will help your options. Your long options will certainly be helped by that. So I was able to not only break even, but actually profit a little bit. And the problem was that I just got in too early, and I learned a big lesson from this. It's a lesson that I already knew, but now I'm going to take it more seriously, which is you probably don't want to initiate puts. You don't want to buy puts right after a really sharp V-shaped rally in the markets. This was the Brexit decline back in late June, and then the market it went down for a couple days, and then it came right back up within about 3 days here. Came right back up. And then it just rallied and rallied and rallied, and I put on the put spreads here, but the lesson I learned was you probably don't want to short the market or buy puts on SPY right after a sharp V-shaped rally, and this was as sharp as it gets. I mean, it went right back up within a few days, like 3 days. So, and then it was all the way here. It hit the all-time high at that time within a week and a half or so. So right after a super sharp V-shaped rally, you might want to wait maybe a few weeks before you jump in with shorting the market or buying puts. For example, if I had bought puts a little bit later, like over here or over here, I would have done better, because I would not have experienced all of the time decay from here all the way to here. Okay. Another example of a really sharp V-shaped rally. We had a W here, and then there was another W here back in 2015, 2016. But I'm thinking of October 2014 is another example of a super sharp V-shaped rally. You remember back in October 2014, it went down, market went down, and I think it was China and oil back then were the big concerns, and then it went right back up super fast, super sharp V-shaped rally. And for example, if somebody had bought puts or put spreads here, or had shorted the market, it just floated upward for a while. And yes, it did come back down, but Still, this would have been too early. So after a super sharp V-shaped rally, just wait a little bit. Wait a couple weeks before you short the market, and then you can enjoy, or at least you probably won't have to deal with time decay. Because after a rally like that, the market does tend to either go sideways or sideways with a slight floating upward drift for a little while before it dips again. Because it's got that bounce, that momentum. W-shaped rallies are a slightly different animal, because with the W you get more of a wobble. And so you get that upward drift, but then it tends to, as you can see in this example, it went up, but then it wobbled and then went right back down. Another W shape. Alright. Floated upward for a while, and then right into the Brexit scare there. So, anyway, there's a little tip for you, and that's some advice that I'm going to try to take a little more seriously myself, just to help me time the market a little better. It's impossible to time the markets perfectly, in my opinion, but I'm always tweaking, I'm always adjusting, and trying to get better at this. And I hope you're trying to improve every day as well. So if you'd like some more help with this and with just the markets in general and putting together a trading plan, by all means, please contact me. My email address is davidmodell@gmail.com. I'm going to put it right there in the description of the video. Also, please give this video a thumbs up on YouTube and leave comments. I like to read your comments. It helps me make better videos. And also subscribe to my channel so I can continue to give you this financial educational content. Thank you so much, and I really hope to hear from you soon.